Welcome everybody back with another video today. It's Real Sports Talk with T Will. I'm your boy T Will, and we got a few topics to talk about today. Once again, if it's your first time here, hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. The first thing we got coming up is wanted to talk about my Tigers. We got Tariq Skubal winning this arbitration today. Set to make $32 million. I don't know why the Tigers bullcrapping with him, and not just giving him a long-term deal. We probably gonna lose him like we lost Scherzer, how we lost Verlander, how we always lose all our great pitchers, hitters. It's crazy. Like it's a non-revolving door of us we just keep on losing our best players. And it's kind of sad because, growing up in the 90s, going to the old Tiger Stadium, watching them play, watching Cecil Fielder, who was Prince Fielder's father, watching him play, just inspired me to be a Tigers fan at a young age and, just seeing good baseball. But, man, we can't even keep the good players that we got. He had to take them to court just to get this money. Back-to-back Cy Young winner. Like, I don't understand what y'all waiting. Y'all wasting y'all time on. You need to be getting some bats up in here so we can try to go ahead and get after it and win that World Series. But just very interesting that when we have talent, especially like on a baseball team, because people ain't just coming to Detroit. It would be nice to see them actually pay the guy. And congratulations to the dude on getting his money for this year, and then hopefully they pay him long term to keep him in Detroit, and hopefully they can add some extra bats. So when it comes time to score runs, he can actually go out there and shut the other team down, and maybe, just maybe, we can finally get another World Series since I think it's been since '84. So yeah, best of luck to the Tigers, and I just wanted to point that out today. Next on the docket, Tom Brady Super Bowl stance is called out by former Patriots. Now, I can tell y'all what's going on here. Bill Belichick denied first ballot. Kraft denied, I think they said this was his 14th time or something being denied. Whatever. But apparently Deflategate, Spygate, all this stuff is coming back to light now that these guys are getting voted back into the Hall of Fame. Guys are coming up for eligibility. I think Tom going to be ready to go here in a couple years. And I don't think they really like how, the Patriots kind of got away with stuff back in the day, but still at the end of the day, you got to go out there and win it on the football field, which they did. So can't hate on them for that. But, the guys in the good old boys club, they want to make them suffer. And then the people that lost to them probably want to hold it against them. Some of their writers, beat writers, reporters, media people that they didn't like. They didn't like the attitude on how, snarky they were in interviews and how they treated people during the time they were doing all the winning. And now that the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, Tom is going to come out and say, I don't have a dog in the fight. But literally, you have a statue there. You literally have a statue there, outside of the stadium. You have a statue there. Your dog is in the fight. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You're a Patriot. I don't care if you won one Super Bowl with the Buccaneers, bro. You a Patriot. Get over it. And if they don't vote you in first ballot, don't be mad. Just suck it up. That's the little slap on the wrist that I guess they're giving all y'all. It's called, I guess it's probably, we should call it the Patriot tax. Let's call it the Patriot tax. Okay? If your owner wants to go to massage parlors and have fun and, it's crazy because your owner goes to massage parlors, your coach wants 24-year-olds, and you want to deflate footballs. It's just real crazy, man. But, it is what it is. I'm not going to take nothing from y'all. Y'all won those Super Bowls. But, hey, don't try to distance yourself away from them now, Tom. You all right? All right, don't do it. You was a Wolverine. Don't be, hey, look, you get down with the get down. Just get down, brother. Go ahead and suck it up. So, Tom, You do have a dog in the fight. You do have a statue outside of Gillette Stadium. You got trophies in Gillette Stadium. You are a patriot. You're not getting away from this. If them people decide not to vote you in, this is not going to work. So don't try to say that you don't have a dog in the fight. That's why Damian Woody is looking like that with his eyes like that and his head cocked to the side because he's like, bro, come on. Don't come in here with this bull crap. You know you full of crap, all right? We know you. They know you. You're a patriot through and through. Get over it. All right. There's no way to walk away from it. There's no way to turn around what happened in the past. It is what it is. And just because you Tom Brady, they probably still just gonna vote you in first ballot. So just a little comment talking about you don't have a dog in the fight, my brother. Um, they still got the power to put the votes in, so they don't care what you say today. They care about what happened in the past, and if they decide to hold it against you, just suck it up and take it, my brother. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. Next up, we got the NBA trade deadline. Things going on, things happening, and stuff like that. Uh, Anthony Davis got traded to the Wizards. And then Triple J, he got Jaren Jackson, he got traded to Utah. I remember Rich Paul was talking about the Lakers needed to get him, but ironically, the Jazz get him. The Lakers end up getting Luke Kennard, the same guy that was, I believe he played on the Clippers before too, and he was on the Pistons before that. And I think he was on Memphis too. But the dude went around. He was a sharpshooter. But that's really not what the Lakers, I guess, they really wanted. They wanted somebody to be in the front court, somebody that can, help out in the front court. And they wanted a big name, but fortunately, they did not get it. A lot of people are moping and complaining about the NBA not being as interesting as what it used to be. I guess you could say that. Normally, we used to watch the regular season back in the day, all the games on the weekends. But now it's just like you don't know who's going to play, who's sitting out. Shit, I don't even know who really on what team anymore. Like James Harden plays for the Cavs, Don't know how much that's going to help them on their championship run. But all in all, when you look at it, it looks like the champion's going to come out of the West no matter who comes out of the East. And I haven't even been keeping in day-to-day basis on the NBA. I'm just, looking at my phone, looking at the updates, looking to seeing what they're bringing up out there. But yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like the NBA is not it's interesting. I think the last time the NBA was really popping off when Golden State and the Cavs, like last time they played against each other in the championship. And after COVID hit, the bubble and all that other stuff, after all that passed, it seemed like the fandom for the NBA has died down because I guess a lot of people are tired of seeing, them shooting threes, not playing defense, them not playing. Like, people always whining and moaning during the games, begging refs for calls. But either way it go, I'm still going to watch it when it's playoff time because, you always want to see that playoff basketball because no matter what, the playoff basketball is where it's at. So we gonna see. We got the Pistons looking good this year, and then in the West you got I don't know maybe four teams that can actually compete for the title. I don't know if you really consider the Cavs a championship team, even though they got James Harden. So I guess, in the East, you got Boston, you got New York, Detroit. But I wouldn't put the Cavs up there with them. I'd say Detroit, Boston, New York, one of them three represent the East. And then in the West is always wild. Sometimes the top seeds win, sometimes the top seeds lose. So you never know with the West. The West is a gauntlet. The East is maybe top three heavy, and after that is whatever. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I got for the trade deadline. And, I guess The trade deadline is about to be up, so they saying Giannis ain't gonna get traded. So they did all that talking and all that fluff for nothing, and ain't nothing happened. But it is what it is. Next up, this really irked my nerve when I saw this interview. You know, I'm just sitting back chilling, watching TV, and I see this dude Hasselbeck, and I'm like, that's Tim. That's not Matt. What in the F is he talking about? Okay, what in the F is he talking about? He said no NFL team wants to build around Shedeur Sanders. He said that Shedeur Sanders should be the second or third quarterback in training camp. This came out of his mouth. Like, he doesn't look, I don't know if he's drinking or, you know, getting involved with any kind of medications, but what actually came out of his mouth in this interview, he said that Shedeur should be the second or third quarterback, and he would be lucky to be a backup for 10 years. This is what came out of his mouth. This is what came out of his mouth. Now, this is Tim Hasselbeck. This isn't Matt Hasselbeck, the one that played for the Seahawks and went to the Super Bowl. It's not him. This is his brother. Okay? And Mr. Hasselbeck here, this guy, Tim Hasselbeck, born 4/6, 1978, college, Boston College, Norfolk, Massachusetts. Okay? Well, I mean, this guy, let me show y'all his stats. This guy, this dude played for 3 seasons. Okay, 3. He threw for 1,012 yards, 5 TDs, and 7 interceptions. Oh, bruh. This dude played 7 games, 95 completions, 177 attempts, 53.7 completion percentage, 1,012 yards, 5 yards average. Sacked 9 times, passer rating of 63.6, and it was so long ago when he played, they don't even have the QBR, which I don't really go with QBR. I just go with the passer rating, but his passer rating was 63.6. Okay. He played 7 games for Washington. He played 2 games for the Giants, and he played 1 game for Arizona. Okay, with 0 completions in 2 games and 0 completions in another game for the Cardinals. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This dude has 2 seasons where he just got straight donuts. Okay, straight donuts. But in that same season, they put him in the game to carry the ball 2 times for a -3 yards. They put him in the game for Arizona to carry the ball 1 yard for -1 yards. And that must have been like a kneel down or something. Now, I don't even think this was a real run. So in both of these games, he got called in, hiked the ball, down it, and we out of here. This dude is straight ass sandwich. Ass sandwich. This dude is an ass sandwich. There's no other way to put it. A straight ass sandwich. Okay? Like, his bio is blank. Like, this dude is nothing. This is career history. 1 season, 1 season, 1 season. And you got the nerve to come on here and talk crazy about Shedeur like you did something in your life. You ain't did jack nothing. Nothing. This is your career. Shedeur already threw for more yards than you and more touchdowns than you, and he played the same amount of games that you played. You played 7 games. He played, 6.5? And he got more yards than you, right? He got more touchdowns than you. But you this super educated professional quarterback guy. Man, it's so annoying when these dudes get on these shows and say this wild stuff and they was not good they self. These are his stats, people. Take a look. There's nothing to see here. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. When he talks, he sounds like a hater, bitter, that his career didn't go good, and he just sounded like a straight up hater. That's what he is. He a motherfucking hater. That's exactly what he is. Point blank, period. There's nothing else to talk about. So when you see stuff like this, Hasselback, no NFL team wants to build around Shedeur Sanders. Man, at this point, this stuff is getting ridiculous. Last year, Drake May went to the Pro Bowl. His team won 4 games. He went to the Pro Bowl. Did nobody say nothing about none of that? Nothing. CJ Stroud's first year, he was doing well. Now all of a sudden they talking about cut him. Y'all cannot seem to make up your mind to even seem to know what y'all talking about. Last year, Sam Darnold choked in the playoffs. Oh, you need to get rid of him. Now he's in the Super Bowl. It goes to show you these people have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Point blank, period. I don't care if they used to play. I don't care if they're analysts. I don't care what they are. They don't know what they're talking about. They just don't. They just don't. And if Shedeur comes out here and plays well this year, they're going to backtrack everything they said. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. They do it all the time. It is very, very annoying. Finally, we got the Super Bowl this weekend. Seahawks, Patriots. And it seems like everybody's picking the Seahawks. Everybody's saying the Seahawks are going to win. The Seahawks this, the Seahawks that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick the New England Patriots. You want to know why? Because don't nobody be knowing what the fuck they talking about. So I'm going to pick the Patriots because everybody else is picking the Seahawks. You know, everybody believes that Sam Darnold is Michael Jordan now. Everybody believes that Seattle's head coach is the next boy wonder. Everybody believes that Seattle's defense is so super powered. Everybody believes this and believes that. But guess what? The only thing that you can believe in is when the score, just the game clock on the scoreboard reads 0-0-0. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game, that's what you can believe. And that's what I'm going to believe. So I'm going to go ahead, go out on a limb, and pick the New England Patriots since everybody wants to pick the Seahawks. And like Tom Brady said, I have no dog in this fight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show for today. Hopefully y'all liked it. You know, comment below. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. If you did like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and give me a share. And I'll get back at you guys on the next one. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a great, wonderful, safe weekend. And I always say this, God bless.